it doesn't find too much. Oh dear. Okay, Moen gonna move in. There is that counter-strike that we were talking about, and already Skumon's dead, first blood! And we said the early game was, I wasn't expecting it this early!
Two ending top is Mirwin.
The flash forward, Hansama's here though. Moen picks up turret aggro. Oh no, the Slurkle is his demise. That's the most value out of that ability I have ever seen. Gonna have to try and do some funny business to escape Elyoya, but he finds an Nimbus Strike and down goes Caps. A second kill for Mkoy on the table now. It is just Moen moving back towards his outer turret on the top side. Threaded volley comes in, we'll see where the Caps can land the chains. Does connect them here as Skumon's making his way in as Elyoya biding his time, finds the Cyclone here onto the LeBlanc. Another shove from Jojo, this guy! It's Alvaro going down to start this one off. Hansama in a little bit of trouble, flashes out of the way of the seismic shove and eliminates Elyoya as well. That is such a huge shutdown going over to the main carry of G2. Real rough there as well. It was so close for Jojo to try and get that kill onto Hansama, but he survives. And there is a solo kill for Broken Blade in the top lane.
Yeah.
Waiting to try and get the damage in, but Alvaro, he's waiting as well. Another shove is going to connect, but Hans is so scary, has the barrier, uses it so well to take down Jojo. Now Alvaro, he does have Elyoya coming in. Finally, the Nimbus Strike is going to come on down. Not enough from the Cosmic Binding there, and down will go this Yunara. Meanwhile, I mean, they just don't stop fighting. Let's have a look at this one in the river as well, as Alvaro able to keep Hansama busy for a while, but even through the Unbreakable Will, he's going to break him. Skumon takes down the cow. This Talia seismic shove goes wide, and Jojo is just going to get exploded. Lebrov comes in with a meep slap, and that one's real dangerous as Alvaro escapes out of the Tempered Fate, and unfortunately now he's in the hands of Hansama, who will find that Arc of Ruin, and Caps steals away the kill. Finally on the board here for the mid laner of G2. Yeah, a little dangerous for the disengagement. Caps is going to find him. The double distortion is enough, but Elyoya is going to be there. Caps needs a big amount of funny business, but unfortunately you can't outplay that. Erupted just yet.
Mkoy looks scared. They don't want to take the fight, and it means you're just getting the poke from G2.
Yeah, Moen in so much trouble, gets the third Q.
Poke they wanted is Elyoya now.
They get the Cyclone out as well as Broken Blade just goes in, all out comes on forward. Alvaro now with the Unbreakable Will, but it's looking a bit more breakable. They might be able to get a big chunk onto this inner turret as well. Zaprov is going to have to ult himself, but that buys time for Hansama to dash on over. Was it all a bait? The answer is maybe. He's got eyes only for Super here as he pushes him towards the blast plant, and I don't... Moen, Moen, are we okay? Okay, well, the Baron is going to do most of the work, killing Moen there as he was looking for a flank angle, but unfortunately Mkoy, they had different ideas, and now the Baron is going to get started. Caps walks straight into a large line of rocks though, and the ace in the hole comes on in. Jojo finds the threaded volley, and down goes Caps. Mkoy not out of this one yet as Super is now walking towards BB. He gets knocked up by the Cyclone. Another shove there from Jojo's Magical Journey. Gets him to relative safety. Skumon goes in just to be the hero, and he fights it! Hansama takes down Jojo, and I don't know how it worked, but absolutely it worked here for G2. Skumon continuing his onslaught, and Hansama is just clicking on these heads. It's a triple. Oh dear. Well, Moen is dead. Caps is going to chain him up, and Broken Blade going to help set him down there as Weaver's Wall comes on in. They want to try and block them off here, and Broken Blade might be the target, but the Tempered Fate is going to lock down the turret and two members of Mkoy. So the wall does absolutely nothing. Lebrov is just making them look silly right now as the third Q connects, and the cow is just going to be stake here for G2's enjoyment. Hansama is unstoppable now as they will take down yet another inhibitor. And it's feeling pretty similar to a lot of the other matchups between these two squads in the LEC as G2 are looking to play with their food a little bit here. Cyclone doing a fair bit of work, but Elyoya is on his fountain with not much more hope other than to try and stay alive and watch his Nexus fall as G2 are